One reason I have such fun bouncing back and forth between Boeing's follies and Elon coming in like a wrecking ball is that two very different ways of screwing things up result in much the same kinds of screw-ups and magnitude of screw-ups. Boeing is the victim of what I've been talking about recently in the form of management fads, where MBAs go wild with problem-solving frameworks, but too little knowledge of the underlying subject matter. A particular phrase sticks in my mind. Dave Calhoun, Boeing CEO, mentioned the term quality escapes. What the hell are quality escapes? Surely there's some management fad or framework where that phrase is part of the jargon. But what is this? What is a CEO doing with jargon like that? It doesn't really matter which fad or where it comes from. What it tells you is that he's focusing on reducing the number of quality escapes. He's not asking, how do you make a workforce that makes good airplanes? When you think this way, you blind yourself to what really matters, and that's creating a structure of incentives within a culture that encourages people to do the right thing. If you don't have that, you can have all of the frameworks and process that you want, and they're just not going to work. Elon, on the other hand, thinks doing things methodically is for losers. He's enthusiastic about the underlying subject matter, but doesn't have the focus to really go into actual depth. He doesn't know why his tunnels aren't practical. He doesn't know why the wires his people inserted into some guy's brain are popping out. He showed a shocking lack of knowledge of animal experimentation ethics on his way to putting that Neuralink chip into the guy's brain. He doesn't know how to design a good pickup truck, but he's pretty certain he's right about everything. Without any frameworks or fads or jargon, he's just right about everything. We wouldn't even know how little Elon knows about animal experimentation ethics if he wasn't so willing to spout a line of uninformed bullshit on that subject. It's endlessly fascinating that where Dave Calhoun can have a room full of crisis communications consultants, and Elon clearly never asks anyone before opening his mouth, that the both of them can arrive at equally disastrous results. And if Elon is willing to be a bullshitter about experimental animals, where else does his knowledge fall short of what's needed to make wise decisions? Sometimes I think, nah, he can't be that far off about what it's going to take to get Starship out of Earth orbit by refueling it in space. But random impulsive acts like firing the whole charging station team indicate anything is possible.